Yes, my people, it's Cecil G from AFTV, and you're watching Eddie Vision TV. Love.
Alright, welcome back to Eddie Vision TV. So Jamaica versus Mexico, big game coming up for Coach Algrimson and a big game for the Reggae Boyz. Can we finally get over the hump? You know, we haven't beaten Mexico in a long while. But Copa America 2024 edition, and we've yet to pick up a point. We played in 2 Copa America competitions. This is our 3rd one, and we're going for the points. You know, we're going for points, you know, to make history. We're aiming for our first Copa America point. And I'm hoping that we get all 3 points come the 22nd of June. The good thing is we're familiar with this Mexican outfit. You know, the last 2 away games, we lost narrowly 2-1 and we had a draw. And I say away game because this is pretty much an away game. Even though it's neutral ground, we know the support that Mexico will have in America and especially in Texas. So it will be like a home game for Mexico. A tough game. Again, we know what the Mexicans are about. We know how they play. They press a lot and they are very technical all over the pitch. And they play extremely fast. I don't think this Mexican team really have a major weakness. You know, if you give them the ball, they'll kill you. And if you have the ball and you lose the ball, they'll counter and kill you as well. And if you give them the ball and allow them to put in crosses, they can kill us that way as well, because they have a few players that are excellent in the air. But for me, what we'll have to do is try and frustrate the Mexicans as much as possible. That's the name of the game. Frustrate them. We have a lot of good defenders in the squad. And, you know, before I get into the lineup, you know, I just have to say that these players will have to frustrate the Mexicans. Frustrate to a point where they run out of ideas. Limit them to even shots. Don't let them get a shot off, even from 30-40 yards out. They like to shoot. We did that against USA in the Nations League semi-final. US didn't have much. They didn't have a lot, and that was down to our defensive play. We didn't allow them to really settle and to get comfortable in that game. Now, can we upset the Mexicans? Of course. You know, we've been knocking on the door, and I think the players are ready, especially Damien Lowe. He's ready to get the 3 points against Mexico. But we know L3 very dangerous. But this squad, I think we have a starting lineup that can do damage. We saw how well this back three played, you know, at the Nations League earlier this year. You know, helping us to the bronze medal. But if Coach Algrimson is really serious and want to get the 3 points and make a huge statement in the first game in this group, turn the group upside down. It's going to be a difficult group, but I think that we can get 4 points. If we get 4 points, we can qualify out of this group. But it won't be easy, but I think it's very important for us to win our first game, or at least, you know, avoid defeat. You know, going into the second game, you know, 0 points, losing the first game is never easy to really bounce back from. And we play Ecuador in our second game, so that's, you know, who I believe is the second best, you know, team as it relates to rank in this group. So again, it'll be difficult. But if Algrimson is really serious, this is the lineup he goes with in the people. In goal, I know Andre Blake is here, but you know, Jamal Waite is not on this website. So for just a placeholder, we're going to put Andre Blake. He's with the team though, but you know, he has not fully recovered from his surgery, and he's there for his experience and support. But Jamal Waite, he's in goal, definitely our number 2 goalkeeper. In the back three now, Joey Latibo there, Hector, and Ethan Pinnock. Pinnock is back with the squad. Latibodier did excellent in the Nations League. If he's, at full fitness, which I think he will be fit enough to start, he should play on that right-hand side. So Hector, again, the experienced player. Deshaun Bernard could get the nod as well, but for me, Hector in this big game against Mexico. Wing backs Greg Lay and Dexter Lembikisa, pretty much the obvious choice. John Bell will link up with the team. He's a left back, but he will be unavailable for the first game, I believe. But obviously the better choice right now is Greg Lay. He has been with the team, played the World Cup qualifiers earlier in this month. And with this 3-5-2, it will give us 3 bodies in midfield. The Mexicans will have 3 in midfield, and I don't think we should play against Mexico with 2. They're already technically gifted, and they'll pass us to death and pass the ball around us very easily, especially if one of the 2 is Damon Lowe. So I have Nana as the deep lying destroyer in this team. Break up player, press, read the game well. So I think Nana will be that perfect anchor that we need, to protect this back line. If he wins the ball, or when he wins the ball, he has to have somebody to help him, somebody close by to help progress the ball. And I think playing Bobby D. Cordova Reed beside him and Casey Palmer will be good. 2 decent ball handlers in the middle of the park to assist Damon Lowe, because obviously we know his strengths lie with defense. We cannot ask Damon Lowe to push forward and play key passes, and so that's not his game. And that is why Casey Palmer should sit alongside Bobby Reed in the middle of the midfield here. Up top, Damari Gray and Rima Jesus, Shamar Bowser Nicholson. Gray can always shift to the left hand side, and Shamar, the hold up man up top. Obviously Shamar is scoring the goals, so if you're going to compare him now with Mikel Antonio, I'll definitely pick Shamar right now. He's a striker that is on form. So I would have Shamar. I don't like the 2 striker system. I don't think we play it as well as we should, because we're not a team that put in a lot of crosses, and Mikel Antonio feeds off a lot of crosses in the box, So Gray now will play that supporting striker, able to drift wide and take on defenders. So a 3-5-2, very flexible formation, I believe. It adds cover in the midfield with 3 in the middle of the park with the 2 wing backs out wide. So when we're defending, it's pretty much a 5-3-2. You know what I mean? Want to try and close up that middle, close up the midfield. That's where Mexicans love to play. We close up that midfield and we try and stifle the Mexicans a bit. So that's a lineup, people. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Can this team finally beat Mexico? I think it can. Alright? Eddie Gona, thanks for watching. Always remember to like, share and subscribe.